Hello friends, welcome back. I can't seem to find the piece to my tripod, so you're now balancing on like 18 boxes, so that's gonna be great if this all falls over. Also, say hi to Kat. Hey! Hello? Today, I wanted to come in super quickly, do a fast little video, and talk about 10 things that I wish I knew before my college program. What's happening here? And while some of you, if you've been doing a lot of research, may think that some of this is common sense, this is all stuff that I feel like I didn't know before my program going into it, that I would have wanted to know to like set me up to have realistic expectations, you know? The number one thing that I feel like everyone wants going into their college program and no one actually thinks about until they've had a program is that Magic Kingdom is not the ideal location. I joked about this in one of my past videos. I've said this before, but I feel like everyone doing a program wants Magic Kingdom because they feel like it's like super prestigious and it's like the park of all parks and it's the castle park, blah, 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 blah. I know a lot of people in entertainment want Magic Kingdom. If you're in any other role, you probably don't want Magic Kingdom. The guests are 8,000 times crazier in Magic Kingdom. I actually a while ago filmed a video about the worst guests I've ever dealt with. It was while I was picking up a shift in Magic Kingdom. Spoiler alert. The hours are the longest and the worst in Magic Kingdom. So like my location will close at 8 and Magic Kingdom will be open till past midnight. The buses are so crowded. It's such a huge park that I feel like half the time when I worked there, I would catch a bus. So you'd have to catch a bus from Magic Kingdom to the college program bus stop at West Clock. And I feel like half the time I wouldn't even be able to get a space on the CP bus because there were so many people on that bus already, which was never a problem with any other park. The only other park I maybe had bus problems with was Hollywood Studios, and that's because their buses were always really small. Terrible buses also takes forever to get there. I'll talk about this more later, but Magic Kingdom is like, Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom are like the furthest parks. It's not, ugh. If you don't get Magic Kingdom and you're disappointed, don't be disappointed because Magic Kingdom is not the best location. Like I just mentioned, number 2 is that buses pretty much add an extra hour to 2 hours to your day. My location, I was very lucky. I was very close. It was like 25 minutes there, 25 minutes back, but that was still an hour of your day. But say you're busing to Animal Kingdom. It was like over an hour to get there and then still like 20 something minutes back. Magic Kingdom, same thing. I feel like it was like 45 minutes each way. And then on top of that, you needed to get off the bus at West Clock and get on the Magic Kingdom bus and then bus to Magic Kingdom and then find your way through the tunnels to work. So if you're already working like a 13-hour workday, it's actually probably closer to like a 15-hour workday. Number 3 is that college program kids don't really get time off. I feel like this is a complaint that I see a lot, that they want their friends and family to visit or they want to go somewhere, they have a graduation. It's just a thing that you can't do. The way that their time off system works is it's a big calendar and there's pretty much a certain amount of people that can take off every day of the year. So if it's a holiday, it might be no people. If it's a random Wednesday in April, it might be 10 people. 10 people have already taken that off. You can't do it, which is unfortunate because that calendar is up for so far in the future. So if you have a program that starts in May, like mine, and my graduation date was the end of May, by the time that I had access to the hub to book times off, people who worked at the company for years, who wanted vacations off in May, had already booked it, so I essentially couldn't get any days off. So if you think like, I want to go to my grad ceremony, I want to go to my sister's wedding, I want to go and have my family visit me, take a week off, it's not going to happen. Number 4 is kind of weird because I don't know if this was an international thing or everyone, and we don't have 7th day anyways in Canada, but everyone always complained about this. But CPs don't get a lot of the financial perks. So 7th day, where you get like I think time and a half if you work 7 days straight, you don't get that. Double time, you never get that. Holiday pay, whether it was a Canadian holiday or American holiday, didn't get holiday pay. Pretty much the only thing that CPs can get for more money is overtime, which luckily you're probably doing a lot in your program. Oh my god! Seriously? You are a menace to society. You know that? You're ruining my life. I love you though. Okay, well now that that's fixed, we're back. I think I'm on number 5. And this is like I was saying, you already work a ton of hours. Go into it knowing that you're probably going to be working more than 40 hours a week. On all the paperwork, they say that CPs work a minimum of 30 hours. That's pretty much to cover your rent. But with that being said, I feel like there was only about 2 weeks, my entire program, which was like 3 and a bit months, that I didn't work over 40 hours. I think I maxed out at 68 hours a week. That was my top. But go into it knowing that you're going to be working over 40 hours. It's just the way that Disney works. So if you don't think you can handle that, maybe a college program isn't for you. Also, on that note, while you're gonna get more hours, you pretty much can never give away shifts. I know very few locations do. I watched a video where a girl said she worked at Cosmic Rays and they were allowed to give away shifts. My location, all my roommates' locations, you couldn't give away shifts because they wanted to guarantee your hours. So if you have 60 hours and you don't want 60 hours, you're usually just stuck with 60 hours. I'm almost done. I'm only halfway through, but I need to go to work. Number 6, housing supplies, almost nothing. So go in with way more money than you think you need for random supplies. If you think about bedding, they supply a bed, but you have no sheets, no mattress topper, no pillows, no nothing, no towels. Your kitchen's supposed to come with stuff, but we were in a 6-person kitchen and I feel like we had like 4 cups, 4 plates, 4 forks. So we bought all extra of that. We had no cutting boards, no like knives, no strainer. We needed an extra pot. Like our first Walmart trip, we spent literally hundreds and hundreds of dollars for like basic human necessities. So unless you're driving and you're bringing all that stuff with you, if you're flying, go in with extra money for housing supplies because you probably won't have it if you're moving into like a brand new apartment with new people. This one I've talked about before, over and over and over. I talked about it in my tops and bests and worsts and the good, the bad, and the ugly of the Disney College program. I think I talked about it in my water park video, but I wish I knew what rules included what going in. If you don't know, the way Disney works is when you get your job, they give you your role, so attractions, merch, food, you know? And then about a week before your program, you get your location and your like actual job title. So for me, I was Typhoon Lagoon main entrance attractions. For some people, it'll be like, I think my roommate was like Hollywood Studios, Theater District merch. You get that. But I think a lot of people don't know things that are included in every role. So like for me, like I said, I've talked about this before, I went to attractions. It was my first choice. I got attractions. I was thrilled. I thought it was gonna be like a ride in a park. It was gonna be great. I got main entrance and parking in a water park, which turned out great. Again, talk about it in my Typhoon video. I loved it. But there's also things like if you do quick service, you think of people who are busing all the time. I think as like the quick service role, you think of like bussers or cashiers. But my roommate who was in quick service, she was back of house, so she did like fryers and stock, like loading like pop bags all the time. Like it was essentially just working in a kitchen. Same with merch. When you think of merch, you think of selling, but you can get like outdoor vending in merch. So you're just like standing alone at a cart during Fantasmic, which I've actually heard was a great job. So I don't mean to bash that, but it's just an example. Or you can have stock shifts. We have to be 4:30 in the morning. So I feel like when you think of the roles, you always see people who have like traditional roles for that role placement, but that's not always the case. I wish I was mentally prepared for that. Number 7, pack lightly. I was literally throwing things out at the end of my program to try and fit things in my bags, and I brought 5 bags back with me. I literally bought another bag to bring more stuff back with me. I brought so much makeup, I wore none of it. I brought like 3 different sweaters, didn't need that. I brought like 4 Spirit jerseys and then still bought like 6 more. I brought so many years. I brought so many things that I didn't need and I never used and I regret. So if I go again ever on a program, I will pack very, very differently. You do not need as much as you think you need, especially if your program's only 3 months. Number 9, you know the meme that's like a triangle and it's like mentally stable, physically healthy, having a social life, pick 2. The Disney College program is like that, but it's like money, sleep, free time. You either work all the time and you're tired and you have no friends, you either have friends and you're exhausted because you're always working and you have no money because you're trying to take shifts off to going out with your friends, or you're sleeping like a normal human being and you're ignoring your friends and you're also not working a bunch. It's just the way it works. It's just how it works. And my final one, on a more positive note, is to have an open mind for pretty much everything. I wish that I was more I wish I was more open to making friends early on in my program. I ended up being really good friends with some of the people that I work with. One of the girls that I worked with at Typhoon is doing a CP at Disneyland now, and I'll hopefully run into her when I'm there. I still talk to people I worked with at Typhoon. Even like people I worked with at Typhoon, their friends I became friends with, but it was definitely closer to the end of my program. The only people that I was really friends with the first half of my program was my roommates, which is great, don't get me wrong. Also, fun trip announcement, me and my roommate Steph from the summer are going to Disneyland in like a month and I'm very excited. Be open to make friends, be friends with your coworkers. If there's ever like fun events that your location puts on, go to them. It's so much fun. Be open to your job, be open to your role, be open to your location, and go make friends. Okay, that is the end of this. Those are just a few little things that I wish that I knew and someone told me before my college program, personally. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below or hit me up on Instagram. I'm literally always there and I'm always down to answer questions. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye.